Nah, but more like, welcome back everybody to another episode of Bonkers Wild Lights, Wild Space Adventures. Wow, I really messed that one up. I blame the fact that I haven't had my coffee yet. Anyway, so long story short, you guys are here for the story, not to hear me rambling. So we have been adventuring, shall we say, on an unknown desert planet, of which we maintain some level of anonymity. Long story short, though, we had tracked our quarry, called the Matzarid al-Dam, back to its lair and its hideout, and we defeated it after some cunning tactics on the use of, well, your boy Bonkers, of course, but also his companions. We received a hero's welcome when we returned to our nearby host city, and after having quite the celebration, observing a few moments of silence for the fallen, we decided to gather supplies for our next leg of our journey so that we could depart this region of space in good graces and good company before we were necessarily got our foreign little fingers into too much stuff, too much trouble. So, with that, it was a fairly quiet afternoon, to be honest. We mostly just prepared for the journey, wrapped up a couple of spare ends, boring political stuff, and got going. Oh, but I got a cool new knife. I gotta show you guys sometime. I've got to figure out how to get pictures on this thing. It's probably a way somehow. Yeah?
Yeah, remember the whole party and the morning of the dead and stuff?
Yeah, I said that already, that we had the hero's welcome and we had a moment of silence for the fallen. Were you not
should
listening to
elaborate
me?
a little on that.
I don't know what you mean. That's, maybe I don't remember it that well, because that was kind of all of it. I mean, we took a moment of silence, we set up memorials, we set off lanterns into the sky. It was really pretty, but, I mean, none of that translates well into vocal form.
No, that's true. We should get video.
I should. Like, I was just saying that. I need to figure out how to get video or at least pictures into this thing. That's a question. I gotta find an artificer for that. This isn't
We
my...
have an artificer.
We do! Alright, I gotta go ask him. I'll figure that out. Wrap it up. Stay a while, y'all. Bunkers out! Oh, that was so much fun. It was really good.
Yeah. So is the hero's banquet over?
Yeah, we had returned to the ship. Oh, we were in the process of. Okay.
Okay, so once we get aboard, I have to Hero Blade Harkonnen something about how we should proceed in making the items I want, and maybe we can have him look at a device to get you videos.
Yeah, no, we can definitely look into that. I've been thinking about getting videos or at least a like I said, at least some kind of picture feed in this, and we have that with Nocturnus. I don't know how I can set it up for everybody else. That's the problem. So, obviously, that's not my area of expertise. I know vaguely how to use it. I don't really know much about the details of setting up a new interstellar arcane network, I think is what they're called, something like that.
Yeah, also, I do have a slight issue because...
Interspatial?
Maybe. I have a slight issue because there are 2 items I want to make, but I'm afraid I could only feasibly use one if I want to use my other items as well.
Yeah, I've run into that problem before.
Yeah.
He'll just open up his coat and there's like 8 knives in there. A variety of them. Some of them the most recent ones we've seen, some of them different, all different makes and models. There's a twisted one made out of a large fang. There's another one that just looks like a regular dagger.
Yeah.
Yeah,
very shady opening
not enough
door.
hands.
Just like the creepy man with the long coat just opens it, it's filled with knives.
Too many hands, not enough. Or too many knives, not enough hands. That way.
Yes.
Same idea?
Yeah, it's like I feel like I really need a shield if I'm to be on the front line, like I am now.
Or you could
But
just be really small like me, but that's not quite. Never mind. That's not an option.
that craves a lot of magic that I have to channel into
Yeah, no.
destructive power.
Shield probably works better.
Yes. But I also want a new dress, but I'm afraid I won't be able to utilize it. When I have a shield as well. So what I'm trying to say is I have a fair bit of material extra. Do you want me to to make you some armor instead of a robe?
I'm tiny and small, and that's kind of my expertise. I don't really do much with armor.
I
The
mean,
thick
I
leather in this is
would
about all I
be,
need.
yeah, it would not be plate. It would be leather, or maybe
Well,
hide.
Hydra hide. This
if you want to, that's a little. Yeah, I mean, yeah, sure, look into it. If you
Yeah,
want to get some kind of armor or build it up a little bit more, as long as it doesn't restrict my mobility too much. Because, I mean, you've seen how I fight. It's either I
yeah.
shoot things from a very long distance away, or I move a lot.
Hmm. I will think about it, and
So,
I because my main idea is to use the silk and the scorpion chitin to sort of imbue it with divine magic and such as that, and put on a Hydra skull for decorations and stuff.
okay. That could be
So,
really, really interesting. That might be a little much for me, but I'll give you
mm,
artistic liberty, and if you come up with something that you think I would like, absolutely. Let's see what happens.
yes,
Just if
I'll
it's super
draw
heavy or
some.
anything like that, I wouldn't be able to do much with it. Just for me to
Yeah,
use it, it would
that's
have to be small and
true.
light, but we could find a use for it, I'm sure.
Yeah, alright. I can always make something for Talia. She would probably like the main idea I have for this. I just have to make it more sorceress and less cleric because I think she would have an issue with it drawing upon the powers of Ra. She
That
doesn't seem to like my pantheon.
that is a possibility.
Hmm. Oh well, I will think about it.
Yeah, I was gonna say either way, that is a problem for a problem. I don't know, something to deal with when we get back to the ship. So let's go ahead and
Yeah,
keep walking.
yeah.
How you doing out here? It's a little hot today. Are you doing all right? It's
Yeah,
always hot.
no, it's. I mean, I'm used to this type of weather, so it's
That's
fine.
Oh, that's good. That's everybody else was complaining, so I just assumed it was you too. I would normally be dying, but local cloak, always dressed like the locals.
Yeah, that's true. I mean, they dress like they do because of our reasons, so
Yep, it's a little tip I've picked up from traveling. You always dress like
yeah,
the locals.
yeah, and yeah, no, this planet has a lot of in common with my home planet of Kemet.
Oh, that's interesting. It has
Yeah.
nothing in common with mine. Well,
I haven't fully decided
not that
what
I
your
can think
home
of.
planet is. It's the Feywild, so it's.
Yeah.
Also, I forget. I forgot to say this in the actual recap. I did cast Summon a Celestial, so I have a Celestial
Oh, that's right.
carrying a lot of chitin.
Yeah, the only reason
Yeah.
you summoned him for carry chitin.
Yes.
You may see made a celestial pack mule.
Yes, I
you said
did.
you summon a solar as well.
No, I don't have that power. I summoned oh, where the fuck is that spell?
I don't have that power. There's a hint of yet in that.
Just a
Oh
little.
god. I summoned a defender.
Oh, yeah.
No. Yes, a
Yes,
defender.
Yeah. So trekking through the desert to the place where you landed.
Yes,
Oh.
we're heading backtracking our steps. I am keeping an eye out for anything that might be moving in the sands,
Jump
be
us.
coming our way, jumping. Yeah, anything that might jump us. It's not necessarily my expertise, but I am occasionally doing that, jumping 5 or 10 feet in the air to get a good vantage point if I need to.
Boing, boing, boing. Every now and then.
I'm
It's what I do.
guiding you.
It's guiding
So I
you
will
to
take.
jump.
What would you like? Perception with guidance?
Yeah.
For
I
the,
was
for
toying
the
with
walk back?
survival because you're literally trying to survive, but I'm going to go with perception.
Fair. It's mostly just the walking. We're not going to be here very
Yeah,
long.
no, you're not.
Probably. They're both the same modifier for me anyway.
Oh, okay.
21 plus guidance, so
A
roll
D4.
1d4.
No, you
Oops, I
have
forgot
to
the
do.
thing. It's slash.
Or you can just click the D4 thing.
Cool. So 25.
25.
You see nothing in the surrounding areas. It's quite early in the morning, and most things tend to stay beneath the sand till it's darker.
Yeah. So probably fine.
On your way here, you didn't really come across anything major anyway, so you presume this is a used route.
Yeah, a fairly. Yeah, it's never a bad idea to keep an eye out, though.
Yeah, no, it's absolutely not.
But I'm pretty confident that there's nothing around.
Yes, you wend your way through the
Good.
desert and the sand and the heat with no issues whatsoever to this point. Strange. It's almost as if someone killed a major predator.
Yeah.
You find...
We'll have to see what fills that power vacuum.
Yes. You find your way to the clearing where you landed.
But the ship is gone. Dun 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 dun.
The ship is not gone. Oh, he's not.
Finally. Yes. Should we just board, or should we have a look around?
Yeah, no. I think we're just ready to go. I'm kind of. I don't want to say I'm tired of being here because it's been actually pretty nice, but
I mean, I am tired
yeah.
of being here.
I kind of want to get going though.
This
It's like when you're on a
madness
trip that you enjoy, but you really got to get going because that's what we're doing.
No, I
Let's
have
just go.
not. I have not enjoyed this. This
I
planet
have.
has
It's
been very adamant about trying to kill me.
That's
The wildlife here is
new.
ravenous.
Oh, that's new for you.
No, it's not new for me. I just don't like it.
That's completely fair. Do you want any of like these bones from whatever the heck that is? You've had a lot of collection of bone-like things.
I mean, your Celestial is currently carrying most of the skulls right now, so...
Do I see what type of skeletons these are?
You can do a nature roll to see.
I can do a nature roll to see.
Wait for it. No, I can't. I'm waiting for it.
No, I can't. It's an 8. Well, I can just because I want to. Okay, it's an 11
There
now.
are some large serpentine creatures, some with tusks, and some which look akin to deer.
I collect all their heads. No.
Some of which are bigger than you are.
Yeah, no, I can collect heads. I will give a whole other meaning to when I am going to see that Bonnie is giving head.
God, I saw it coming.
It's just a box that you hand them, and it has one of your skulls in it.
Yeah.
Ta-da! Yeah, and no, it's fine.
Is that not what you mean?
You said you wanted hair.
No, it's Bonnie. It would be a severed head of something that's still blood spurting out of it.
Mhm. No, I'm quite
I'm not sure you're gonna.
satisfied
I'm not
with my stuff.
Yeah, okay. I was just gonna say I'm not sure you can get those on the. Those are pretty big. I'm not sure you could convince Mular to dedicate like a large portion of the ship to that head in particular. Though it is pretty cool looking.
I mean,
Do you want to get going?
it could be a trophy.
Just put it on the helm of the front of the ship. On the
Yeah.
figurehead.
No, I had that same thought when we landed, and I think it was already shot down. So
Fair
I
enough.
don't think it's gonna happen. I tried.
Yeah. Yeah,
'Cause it is
no,
pretty
let's
cool.
just board.
Yeah. All right. Malcolm Cassius, come on. You guys know the routine. See if we need
Yeah.
anything else. We got. Yeah, we're fine. All
Yeah, no, we're fine.
Mular, you around here somewhere?
Beam us! She
Or put
says,
the-
knowing that there is no beam.
I am in the upper atmosphere, descending now to collect.
Perfect.
Put the rifles away. You hear in the background he's forgotten to turn off the comms. As it descends, hang on, what's going to fall this time? What did I put in? Oh yes, a small disc of clay will fall to the ground by Bonnie's feet.
Oh, she jumps back a little. Hey, watch it!
Descending. ETA 2 minutes.
Hmm.
The local wildlife seems to be becoming restless.
Oh no, I'm gonna go ahead and do a
Open
quick
fire.
hop in 360.
No, don't kill the wildlife.
Belay.
Hey,
Avoid
we-
killing wildlife if you can help it, Mular. I think we're on a mission
Yes.
of relative peace.
You know, if you
of some
kill
sort.
a bunch of wildlife, it's gonna mess up the entire structure of things.
Yeah.
The ship will
Non-interf-
descend to a point where you can almost reach it. The problem is, however, you jumped. How do you intend to get back to the ship?
Good question. How high is the ship up? Because
50 feet.
your boy can jump. It's just a little bit out of your boy's reach.
This is
I
the
mean-
lowest I can land. The terrain does not allow for full landing without damaging the local flora and fauna.
Okay, do you actually? Yeah, I have an idea, Bonkers, but it is going to do some damage to you, if you allow me.
That's always a good introduction. I've got an idea, but it will hurt.
So, if you jump at the same time as I do a repulsing palm, that would technically get you 55 feet up.
True. I mean, I was just thinking I could jump in Shadow Step too, because I got those.
Oh, well.
That doesn't get
yeah.
everybody up. We need to figure out a way to get.
Yeah, no,
everybody
just
up.
throw a rope down to us.
That's true. Mular,
I'm
do you guys
sure
have
we
a rope
can
that you
climb.
can bring down, or you can tie off and throw down to us? I thought we had a ladder of some kind, didn't we?
Searching. Now you.
We've had that. We had that. We had a rope of like 2,000 or 3,000 feet when we were first on Nocturnus. We did this from way higher in the atmosphere.
Oh,
Maybe that's still somewhere.
Lowering landing rope.
okay. Well, that
there it
goes
is.
the glamour of fun.
I mean, as much as I like the idea of jumping 50 feet in the air, I was kind of the mechanics of it. Just look, it's better and safer just to climb the rope.
I have also
I can
repaired
use
the
you as a
centipedes.
bullet.
Oh, but there's not really a way to get those down here
Negative.
easily, is there?
I can remote control.
I mean, we do have
They do
people
fly.
on board that could
There's
fly down.
That's
to
true,
us.
just staring you up and down. There is a whole
there's
crew.
4.
We have a crew. We don't need to do everything ourselves.
Can you send, if you can you remote both of the velocipedes down here, and we can take those back up?
Affirmative.
All right, cool. That'll be the probably the rope would be faster, but that'll be more fun. And I don't think anybody else has been on them except for me.
two hatches will appear from the side of the vessel, which weren't there before. Muar's been doing shit, but everyone's just accepted that he's doing shit all the time.
Oh yeah.
And two velocipedes will descend, sparkling new and completely repaired.
Ooh, shiny. Did you wax those, Mular? They look great.
I ceramic coated them.
Ooh, even better. I think that lasts longer or something.
I have no idea
All right.
So-
how to
here's what
write
we're-
these.
Yeah, Bonnie has no clue.
Yeah.
So two
Malkin,
hoverbikes are facing...
Cassius.
I can't remember where I've lost where they are. They're on here
They are on
somewhere.
they are on the tortoise ship. That's where we last used them.
They're somewhere.
Which one?
Tortoise
them-
ship.
we used them to
the
bro-
front.
Yeah, we used them to board the front ship last.
So that would be between a rock and a hard place.
Yes.
No, it'd be between
I'm
Mega-
fairly sure they are on the thing that looks like the shell of a turtle. Fairly certain.
Shadow Sails. I've lost them. I'm going to be honest.
Oh well.
I'm gonna level with you. I have lost them.
Yeah, we can figure it out. Have you seen them, Lars? The
Yes.
velocipedes. Okay, I wasn't sure if. Oh yeah, because Bonnie joined
Yeah.
us just before that. That was the first
Yeah,
time Bonnie
no.
saw them.
Yes, that's why I know what map they're on.
Yeah,
They should
that.
be on the pirate
yep.
isle.
They should be on the actual back of the turtle.
Yeah, they were on the outside of the turtle. We
Yeah,
never
but
brought
the
them in.
The first time I gave them to you was on the pirate. Is on the pirate island.
Yes,
Oh,
that would be the
might
first
be
time.
true.
Hello.
Hello.
Thank you, O wine goblin.
Ah.
You okay?
I'm drinking the cosmos.
Okay. I'm drinking the cosmos. Yeah. Hold on. Martha says hi.
Hi.
They say hi.
Hello, hello.
I'm cheering you with a healthy
Ah, I didn't do it this time.
cosmos.
Sometimes it does.
Yeah, I know. Sometimes it does.
Bonnie, think you can drive one of these back up to the ship?
You've certainly can
Ridden
try,
on the
but
one.
I've ridden on one, but I'm
Or
fairly
Cassius,
certain
Malkin, are you-
Cassius or Malkin are better at this.
They might
than
be a little
I
more
am.
practice. I'm sure they've had a little more hands-on time. Which of you two has had the most hands-on time? Cassius, Malkin.
I mean,
I
you
actually don't
control
know
bo-
which
you
one it
con-
would
You
be.
control both of them, so.
Yeah, I control Cassius. I don't control Malkin.
No,
But
no one
we, the
controls
players-
Malkin at the moment.
No,
Oh, yeah.
Technically,
Unassigned.
I guess Malkin would have the most,
Okay.
to be honest.
So, whatever. This is the easiest way. Why don't you take Bonnie and I'll take Cassius and we can get up there pretty quick. We'll be up in 2 minutes. Actually, don't you have a? We can make 2 trips. It's fine. It's not that far.
Yeah, it's fine.
Because you have your servant dude full
Yeah,
of.
no, I'm
Triton.
fairly certain it can fly.
Yeah, I believe.
If it
he
can fly, that makes it easy.
I believe he can touch the sky.
Yeah. Let me just double check. It has a flying speed of 40 feet. Yes.
Cool.
I mean, it can reach you. So
Yes.
So it can. Well, we can go a little bit faster than it probably, but that's literally no consequence. We're just going right up there. All right, everybody, pile on. I'm gonna hop on and grab get everything started. Do you have the controls, Mular, or do I? I don't mind piloting it back up, but either way is fine.
the choice remains to be yours. You are currently.
Cool. I'll fly back up
Yes.
and bring it in.
You see when Bonnie gets on the Velociraptor, it kind of just dips down because it's a heavy
It's not a
Minotaur.
fucking Velociraptor. It's a Velocipede.
It's a Velociraptor.
It's a Velocipede.
The raptor. Okay,
There
the
is
Velocipede.
Totally
You
just
still
a dead dude
see
here.
Yeah, we're ignoring
Is-
the totally dead dude.
Yeah. You just see the
Oh,
boom.
and another one. Yeah.
Why are there so many dead dudes?
It should be fine, Bonnie. These can handle quite a bit of stress, so
Velocipedes have an anti-gravity field. It's how they fly. So
yeah, it's gonna. Within seconds, it just corrects.
yeah, it
I
can,
imagine,
you go
right?
on, it's like suspension. You go in, it just lifts back up again.
Yeah. What's up? Nah, no
Ooh,
worries.
Okay.
Um,
Go then.
Alright. Cassius, come on. Yeah, sure. Whatever you say first, mate. And they take
Cassius
off and
is
head
so
back up to the
emo.
ship.
I would like a tinkering check. It has been a very long time since you have flown this thing.
Not that long, a couple of months. At most.
I mean,
it's
not
like riding a
months.
bicycle.
I mean, you travel through space for months, remember?
Yeah, it took us like a month to get here, and it was just before that.
Did
Oh,
you
never mind,
say-
probably 2 months, because it was a month from the front, too, so.
Yeah.
You said a
2
week,
weeks.
not a month.
Yeah.
No, I mean, generally, it's taken that long sometimes. It was a generalized statement.
Either way, do I have proficiency in... I have proficiency in vehicles, specifically
Is it
land
land?
vehicles, which is
Yeah.
not...
Not this.
It depends.
No.
No, this is debatable, because this falls kind of under that.
I mean, you can
Either
drive
way.
it on land, but it still hovers.
Yeah, I mean, it's just the options for D&D are land
I
or
rolled
water.
a 9 for you.
Would you... Why were you rolling for me?
You
A
take
tinkering
it so
check
long.
would be a dexterity check, correct?
Yes.
And then we'll just roll the dexterity check as it is. That's an 18.
Ah,
Almost.
that is an 18 is enough.
Okay. I like riding a bicycle. Woo!
Quite literally. You will begin to ascend.
Now it's up to Malkin and
I think we
Bonnie.
just have that on auto.
Just let
You're
Mular-
just gonna accept that Mular's gonna pull you up and just allow more autopilot.
Yes, autopilot is fine with us.
Okay, it will begin to ascend much more smoothly than Bonkers is ascending.
Focus is like revving the engine.
I'm having fun
and just
with
boom.
Yeah.
You just sort of go straight up.
you're getting the elevator treatment.
Is Grandma driving this or?
The minute that Mular hears that, he will instantly just shoot it up.
Oh!
Man, now that these are back to repair, I should get a little bit more practice in. These are always so much fun. I just fly it up alongside the ship. Are we meant to go back in? Mular, are we going back in these bays, or are we going to go in the main hangar?
Go in the main hangar.
Main hangar. Okay, got it. These are just whatever. Fly
I refer to
around.
these as drop bays.
Yeah, no, that makes sense. That's kind of why I asked. I figured it was easier out than in sort of situation. That sounded weird. Anyway, fly around to the main bay doors and pull in for a park.
Affirmative.
It is so nice being back on the ship.
There we go.
Haha.
There we go. Now you're back on the ship.
There we go.
So nice and calm, and no scorpions or mutated werewolves or tiny lizards or anything that wants to kill you.
That is very true.
Welcome back aboard.
But
Thank
you,
you,
Mular.
Preparing decontamination. Any small
There's
blast dome
bonkers.
will descend upon you. And you get sprayed with disinfectant and God knows what else to make sure you don't bring anything on board the ship.
yeah,
Oh,
it,
good.
why does it taste
Space
like
jail.
vodka?
I mean,
We cannot be too careful among dirty life forms.
No, yeah,
I mean, I'm fairly clean.
The reference was not to you.
Oh,
rude. I am low to the ground. It happens. I would like to go take a bath though. If this, I'm assuming this is just sanitization.
No, you're like squeaky clean by this point.
Oh. Well, I was going to take
You
a
know
bath,
the
but probably good now.
cartoon. You know the cartoon logic of arms coming down, rubbing you, soaping you.
It's
Yes.
just like the humanoid
I
equivalent of being in a car wash.
Yes, I picture that.
I'm not sure I like it. We'll see.
I mean, at least
I'd
take
do it again.
my clothes off first.
I mean, no,
Ugh.
your clothes are not taken off. Everything is like cleaned as you.
How do you
Pressure.
clean under my robes?
Pressure washer. Didn't you feel it?
Steam.
Yeah, but it's a lot. It's a lot of pressure.
Yep.
I
Yep,
like
it
it
is.
better when I like it better when I can do it myself.
Or alternately, is it just like a? You could actually really, really do this interestingly. You could just have a hoop with prestidigitation in it, and just be like,
It just kind of
and you're just
as you go along.
you're clean. It's a magic Roomba for landing gear.
That would throw me off.
Yeah.
If that happened in real life, that would throw me
throw
off.
everyone off, I think. Don't worry.
It would make showering so much easier.
I mean, it would. I'm all for that.
I want the hula hoop that just cleans me in 3 seconds or 6 seconds. It'd be one action.
What is it? It was a Stargate. It's a Stargate, isn't it? You just come down.
Yeah, the rings just go.
And you see moments after we land, my celestial lance puts the chitin on the ship and then disappears into a blinding mist of radiance.
Should have left my sunglasses on for that.
I can flashbang with that as well.
That was a little extra.
You appear to be clean. Welcome back on board.
Thank you, Mula.
Alright, we got some stuff to do as we wrap up, but we are going to get en route to our next destination.
Can I have a perception roll after you've done that? Carry on then.
Absolutely.
Both of you.
Yeah.
Yes, you can.
I mean, I know I can. Sorry, Travis. Carry on.
Oh, no worries. Daranor, did you get the veggies I sent over? Are they anything interesting? I just kind of picked a bunch of good-looking ones.
Daranor did receive. Crew have been eating them.
Good. I hope there's some left over because I kind of wanted to try them, but I sent back like 2 crates. I bought a bunch.
They are.
I figured you would be just as excited as me to experiment with some different vegetables than normal.
Yeah. Oh, it's worth knowing that I've been playing for a while, and this is what the velocipedes actually look like, I've decided.
Cool.
Oh my.
And
I like that. I like the logo.
Yeah, I know. It just has the D&D Spelljammer bit in the middle. It takes it too far some days.
And it has what looks like D20s around it.
Yeah, I know. Don't
That's
delve
nice.
too far into this.
No.
It's worth knowing that with your perception, you can see the crew are both relaxed and very shaken at the same time. There seems to be a large amount of art supplies around. There seem to be some guns left on the ship. There's a random tree that continues to sprout.
I feel like there was...
Busy while we were gone.
Yeah, no, like team building exercises?
Yeah.
I was informed by the Admiral to carry out team building exercises with the crew. You just hear, who would you hear? Just hear Jeffrey. It was different.
Yeah, you're just being dramatic. It was probably lovely.
It was probably a little bit different or interesting. That's a good way to put it. I'm sure it was functional and
The crew have indulged in crystal carving, sand blowing, meditation, and many other pursuits which would be appropriate for team building.
yeah, no, definitely understandable.
Some were not capable of these things and have had small breakdowns. They have now been given and are currently
that
recovering.
makes yeah.
Aren't you? And he will look at Jeffrey, and Jeffrey will whimper a little bit.
Yeah, it was. I will figure something out with this later. I have a feeling that. Yeah, I get it. Jeffrey, it'll be all right. We'll figure it out.
You can hear
For now,
whimpering
relax.
from below decks that you believe might be Aaron. You don't know.
For now, just hang out somewhere. Go get some rest, peace and quiet, something, or smoke. I don't know. Whatever you do to relax.
You say smoke, he will pull out a fat cigar.
Out on the deck. Not in here.
Yes.
And stay away from the powder
suppose.
kegs.
Stay away from the gunpowder, the explosives, the nuclear bombs, the phasers. Anything potentially dangerous and life-threatening, stay away from it. Oh, especially the big cannon. That we don't talk about.
The world cracker.
The world cracker, yes.
Cool. Well, I have some stuff to unpack. I am tired of, frankly, carrying all these, 14 knives in me. I'm going to go unload some of them in my room, because they're all pretty cool. I just don't need all of them.
To his room, you hear ding, 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 ding,
Yeah.
ding, in a wall.
I'm going to go ahead and get take a load off, get ready for some travel. I guess I'm over, I think this one was my room. Don't remember for sure.
Yeah, that's your room.
Yep. So in the meantime, I'm going to be just doing some basic prep work. I'm just going to be taking armor off, getting into a more relaxed fit for traveling. That kind of stuff. Keeping some reasonable level of preparedness, but just a knife on me instead of all of them. And
Teddy will come over and rub his side against Bonnie.
Who will? Oh, yeah, the cocaine bear.
oh, the bear.
Yeah.
Can I have a con save?
I can't. Why?
He's
Why
a
are
fucking
you
cocaine bear!
Yeah, is he rubbing himself into my nose? I don't believe so.
No, but he rubs very hard and it becomes slightly airborne. Okay,
It's a
you're fine.
21.
You managed to stave off the cocaine fury.
Oh, hello, oh, you precious boy, and she pats him back.
As you do that, you just see a cloud of white smoke coming from him.
Oh, this is a permanent thing. You making these? And,
He doesn't sweat, he just secretes cocaine.
yeah, and she blows it away from her, or just do this with her arms. Just, I don't want any cocaine today.
Teddy will then wander up and cuddle up to Snuffles.
Yes. Bonnie will take one or two of the chitins from the scorpion, and she will walk up to Hero Blade Yakun, and they will start planning and assessing what they can use this material for.
We've kind of already discussed this anyway, so...
Mm-hmm.
You hear rummaging downstairs as Bonkers is going through stuff.
Thank God you finished that, because it's just sounded bad. You hear rummaging downstairs. It just doesn't sound good.
Uh,
The rest of the crew will get to them. Malkin and Cassius will absolutely have a rest as well. They have already gone to their quarters. I've decided now that Malkin and Cassius share quarters. I don't care. That's the weirdest things ever, but now I've decided Malkin and Cassius share... No.
I mean, we did figure that Malkin has a crush on Cassius,
Maybe
and
not.
during this mission, they might have gotten closer during
No.
the celebrations.
Malkin shares with Hezway, and Cassius shares with Jeffrey.
Rude, but okay.
Yeah. Maybe eventually they can trade.
Yeah.
That's probably
Are we having a strict gender separated
Well, no, because
rule?
Aaron already sleeps with Vin, so...
Yeah. Okay, fair enough.
Mular's just everywhere, so he doesn't count.
Oh God. Oh
That's a
God.
horrifying concept, isn't it? Mular is everywhere.
It's like Siri, but somehow worse. No.
Yeah, he's literally the ship. You cannot escape him.
Hey Mular, what time is it? It is 21:37 hours. Thank you, Moolar.
Your sleeping pattern is irregular. Do you require some sleep tea?
Yeah, that sounds nice. No.
You should just smell the tea looming over you.
Somewhere in the last, like, 2 or 3 weeks that has happened.
Yeah. Just Mular's looming over you with tea. Ah! Yes, you're discussing what you can manage to do.
Yeah. I'm doing a similar. I am trying to find the scope that I got from Hammerlock. It's stored in my stuff somewhere, so I'm just rummaging through it while undoing knives and, like I said, getting in a general better state of
Preparedness?
prepared. Yeah, I don't know. I'm updating some things. I'm putting away all the things that I don't need on me at any given time into the ship, and I'm kind of just slimming everything down so I'm not traveling so heavy.
Yeah. So if this is Talia's quarters, remember? There.
Was I in Talia's quarters?
No, I'm just putting
No.
where her
Oh, that.
quarters are.
Okay.
Bodies...
Technically in mine, but sure.
I'm on the wrong side. That's Talia's. I'm sorry. I'm on the wrong side.
Yes.
That's because that's Bonnie's quarters, isn't it?
Yes.
Jeffrey shares with Cassius.
Your kid sleeps in the lab, I guess.
Shuriken sleeps there.
Okay,
Yeah.
fair.
I was like, we got one more still.
So I'm
Beast.
doing this also so I can take a screenshot of it. So I know where everyone's freaking rooms are.
That's very
Yeah,
fair.
Did he not just sleeps in the kitchen?
Yeah, Styrinar sleeps in the kitchen. He doesn't leave the kitchen. He doesn't trust people not to touch his seasonings.
I
That
mean,
sounds
I
very
would
Durinor.
not.
He just
I
has a
would not
hammock
trust
across the
that
door.
either.
No, he has a hammock like above some barrels. So if he does fall, at least he falls on the barrels.
We're in a ship with a gravity control, so he's probably just like, man, it's modified it. It's fine.
Yeah. I mean, he doesn't have the intelligence to modify gravity control, but hey, let's have it. Let's let him have it anyway.
But he could ask Mular.
Yeah, he could ask Mular to do it.
Ooh, could you imagine just having like a 5x5 by like 10-foot long section that was just 0 gravity, and you could just like use it like a hammock? Ooh, that'd be cool.
I mean, Mular could probably achieve that.
Probably.
So every time each one of you walks into your crew quarters, you have like a panel on the wall. It's like aircon, gravity, mood music, scent, fully customizable.
Is this new?
Yes, Mular has been a busy bouncy boy.
Ooh, we're gonna
Yes.
we're gonna come back and unpack that
bouncy boy.
psychologically later. No,
Let's not. Don't unpack any of
But-
my psychologicals.
I'm gonna turn the settings. I want the gravity slightly higher than normal. Got to keep my legs strong. And then like 10% higher than normal, so it's just a little bit like I'm loaded down all the time.
10% higher than normal is a lot more than you think it is.
Not really.
Earth's gravity is 5 Gs.
Earth's gravity is 1G by
Is it 1G?
definition.
Oh yeah, Earth's gravity
Yeah.
is 1G. So increase it by 10%, so it's 1.1 Gs.
Yeah.
Okay,
Bonkers weighs
yeah.
like 40 pounds. It's the equivalent of him weighing like 44 pounds. Like I said,
Yeah.
it's not. It's just a tiny bit. It's the equivalent of putting ankle and wrist weights on. Is what I'm.
Yeah, you're
theorizing.
Okay with that one. Yeah, that's fine.
It's just a little. It's just a little. He just
Bonkers
wants a
puts
little
on
bit
his
of extra.
Bonkers puts on his weighted robes.
Yeah, just a little extra kick in the step. It makes up for the fact that he just took off like 6 knives.
Yeah.
Um,
Knife weight.
unloading
is
things,
counteracting.
Rummaging for trying to find where he stored the scope, so he probably has like a trunk or two in there of things. He has a little makeshift workbench that he uses sometimes. It's cluttery because he has ADHD. But he's going to turn the panel to, like I said, like a 10% higher gravity, and he's going to turn the scent to be... He's going to fiddle with the smells a little bit to make it smell kind of like home. He's going to... If there's a circus popcorn one, he might settle on that. If there's a Feywild, like sweet floral one, maybe that one too. We'll see. He'll play around with it.
There's a summer court and a winter court.
Summer court for sure.
Yep, I thought it would be the answer. Bonnie, what are you doing when you get back to your quarters?
Bonnie will go back to her quarters.
After
She
discussing
will...
with Pyroblade what she wants.
Yes, and she will hang her Solar Song mace
hangs? I thought you just
Like,
put it down and it just hovered, to be perfectly honest with you.
no, I do the thing I did to
Mobile.
Bonkers. Yeah, the thing I did when Bonkers drank too much. It's like on this unrest thing,
Yeah,
just swaying around, making sweet, sweet music.
like some weird animated chandelier.
Yes, and she sits down, she does her prayer, and she thanks Ra for the help she got. For getting rid of one of the lycanthrope things.
At which point, can you roll a con save for me?
Yes, I knew it.
I was
I
waiting for the
wanted-
moment on the Oh, okay.
It's a nat 1 for a 13. And I kind of also wanted this to be the outcome.
Okay.
Sort of.
Okay.
Uh-huh.
Carry on.
She will sit down, do her
You're
prayer.
expecting more.
I was expecting more, yes. She will do her prayer, and she will, after the talk with Heroblade, she will sit down and she will sort of write schematics about how she is going to implement an armor for either Bonkers or one of the other crew members.
I have an issue with that, though. You are not an artificer. You would just do sketches, not schematics.
Yeah,
Or if
okay.
you wish to do schematics, I will allow you to do
Huh?
it, but with a
Yeah.
roll. So
Thank you, then.
So a tinkering check. I'm sorry, it's true.
I can have things I'm good at.
You can have things you're good at, but you need to prove you're good at them first before you get to be good at them.
Hmm. Oh well, she will write down ideas.
You can
You
do
can't
it.
take that away from
No,
me.
between you and Herablade, you can definitely make schematics, but you don't really have the skills to do that outright.
Yeah, she will write down ideas for Heroclone. Are you happy
Bonnie's
now?
probably got a whiteboard in her fucking room. Is that like brainstorming shit?
I mean, I assume there's paper and pen on this.
There's no paper.
Okay, I assume we have each our fucking iPad.
Yeah, you have a hollow pad.
Yes.
You have the holopad on your wrists.
Yeah, I mean, you do have a hollow pad on your wrist. I mean, yeah, you have a hollow pad on your wrist. You can just kind of pinch it to go larger, kind of thing.
You could probably turn it around to project the screen out like a piece of paper and work on it.
No, you can do the Tony Stark thing on the desk.
Yeah,
You can
that
turn
doesn't surprise me.
You can turn
just-
every table into a like digital workbench.
I don't know if this does anything, but I do have the background as Sage, which give me the researcher feature.
Yeah.
If that helps.
You're probably very adept with like understanding things.
Yes.
My point is, I'm not being an asshole with it. My point is, there's a difference between theorizing something and creating it. Artificers create. Other classes can absolutely create, but you need to have like the skill to do it.
Yeah, it's just that there are limitations because it's not cooked into our class.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, it's not. We have to manually create it and not do it by magic. That's the essential difference.
Yeah, but you can still theorize what you want to do and stuff like that. There's no issue with that.
Mm-hmm.
I need to make the hollow wrist a more tangible item, I think.
It's pretty cool, honestly, as it is. It's just a matter of like,
I think it just kind of needs to be written down what it does.
Yeah, that could be functional, but it's really nice for RP. Like, it's perfectly fine.
You will always receive mail, of course. Let's do something fun. So I just turn around and on my stream, because it's slightly delayed, I just see Lars doing this. So Bonnie and I nearly said Hattie then. Jesus Christ. Bonnie and Bonkers. BB.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, that's
BB.
your team BB.
BB, what? No.
8.
Bouncing
Yeah.
baby boy.
It's BBB. We need to find another B character. Just she can be triple
Be-
B.
Beautiful bouncing baby boy. We did 4 Bs.
Because don't make it worse.
Anyway.
You will receive a notification. So on your wrist will appear a small notification with a. It's going to be an envelope. With a small scroll with a 1 above it.
I press it.
You press it. It is a message addressed to you from a old flame.
Which one of them? Which one in the calendar is it?
July.
July,
You
okay.
don't know their name. It's just saved as the month.
Okay, July. Right, I have to go back to see who July
Bonnie's
is.
contacts are like cafe guy.
Yes,
Guy from
that
the
guy
bus.
from Hinge.
July.
Abs.
Yeah, abs, quads, July.
Oh yeah, right. I have to scroll really far for this, but I shall find it.
I am going to make that
Is-
fucking calendar for next year.
Is there one just saved as BBC? Big bull.
Big bull cock.
Yeah. No, it's big ball clap.
Yeah. Big bull clap.
It's the sound
I
of
think
it.
it's
Clap
just clout,
slightly
but-
bully.
I think he said clout, but clap also
no,
works.
I said clap.
Okay.
It's what the
I
sound of those
misheard
flies
that.
make.
Right. There we go.
Who is July?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. July is Seamus.
Seamus. Oh, he's Irish. That's fine.
Yes. Let's see. Let me just save name and oh god. Yes. I want to replace it. It is Seamus and this is Seamus.
God. Why am I? Where is that?
Can spell German chat.
Okay. Oh, that's Seamus. Yep. Of course
Yes.
it is. The ginger fucking minotaur is Seamus.
Yes, and his sister is.
No,
No,
wait,
you said
no.
July.
July. Is that not Seamus?
No, it's his sister. It is Christine. I'm sorry.
Bonnie's happy to embrace minotaurs of all race, creeds, and genders.
Yes. I'm sorry. I counted.
Bonnie is an
wrong.
equal opportunities fucker.
Yeah, no, she is very much bisexual.
Isn't she just pan?
There. It's his sister, Christine.
I think Bonnie's probably just pan.
Yeah, most likely. She
No,
fucks
she's wrong.
everyone she has a good feeling for.
Makes sense.
Yes, so it's the second picture.
For anyone
It's
that needs to know,
Christine.
this is Christine. Or
I
July,
just-
aka July.
July. Christine July.
Also,
Yes.
I just had the absolute worst possible joke.
Oh god.
Oh.
Since Bonnie worships the Egyptian pantheon, does she do it raw?
Oh.
Oh no, but you can consider her a thoth.
Oh gosh.
I hate myself for this.
I hate both of you for it. Egyptian
I
mythology
need
is
to
my
lay
favourite
down.
fucking pantheon. Right, on that note, we are taking a 5-minute break. reconvene.
So I'm gonna mechanically, I am gonna take some time and sort things out into storage, I guess, of some kind for bunkers.
Michi has a
Probably
ton,
I'll
that's
just-
fine.
Yeah, I was gonna say probably I'll just end up putting a lot of his items because I want to keep track of them, just not on his person. I'll put a lot of them into his backpack in D&D Beyond, and it's just not going to be his actual.
Yeah, the backpack we're going to cast like a storage chest kind of thing.
Yeah, the backpack is the storage at home.
Yeah.
Because like he doesn't need to bring, coffee with him or 18 different knives.
Are you sure?
Yeah,
I mean, you can never have
knives.
enough knives.
I was questioning
3.
the coffee, but the knives work too.
The coffee while he's out, he prefers to get stuff from whatever places he is. The coffee's mostly for on the ship. Unlike his tinker's tools that are 10 pounds, he does not need to bring those with him. Why are those in his normal bag?
You never know.
Yep. Move to backpack. There we go. These tools he will keep with him. The Stellar Breeze Cape, I think for now is going back, but he may grab it as necessary. Because that would be handy if they land on another
Desert planet.
warmer planet. Yeah.
It's fine, I must ask
So I'm-
you. Is there anything else you would like to do during the night while the ship just kind of hovers in orbit?
Well, for one, I would like to know what July sent to me.
Yes, July sent you. Hey, hun, been a while. Fancy a mate up?
That's the
Bonnie
worst
will
way to put it.
Bonnie will taste back. Oh, hey! Yeah, it's been a while. I'm sort of like in space doing stuff. I met this space crew, I'm almost inclined to call them pirates, but they're not.
I mean,
they're
they're
nice
quite close.
people. They're nice people, and we just liberated some planets from a massive mutated werewolf thing. But I would love to meet up whenever we have the time for it. Maybe I can ask Mula to... Wait a minute, and Bonnie will sort of ask Mula. Mula,
Yes.
is it perhaps possible to get people here somewhat fast, even if they're very far away?
Kidnapping is a criminal offence. I am not against it.
No, it's not kidnapping. They want to meet up, actually.
With a certain amount of tinkering, the Argus network allows for transmat, yes. There will be a fee.
There will be a fee?
Yes.
Yeah, how much?
Where is the target?
The target
Search
is
your
back...
personal emails.
Oh, okay.
Target appears to be on
Kemet?
Kemet Prime.
Yes.
You know that Mula has access to fucking everything.
And yeah, she is on Kemet, yes.
You have no privacy from Mula.
No.
Calculating. Approximately 50,000 credits.
50,000 credits. I can do that.
Would you like me to arrange for this transport?
How long would it take, and will it have any horrific negative side effects?
No horrific negative side effects to be noted.
Okay.
Calculating.
As-
Transmat beginning. 50,000 credits have been deducted.
Okay.
Miss
This is
July
the-
will suddenly appear in your quarters.
This is the most expensive one-night stand ever. Ow!
50,000 credits is a lot. No matter who you are in this world, 50,000 credits is a lot.
Not as high as it
It's-
seems, but it is
No,
still a
it's
lot.
It's still
no, it
substantial.
is. It is according to my inventory, 24,000 gold.
Yep.
That's just because we're using weird
Credits.
anyway.
Yeah, we're using credits, but if it was calculated in gold, it
It's
would be
24,000.
24,000.
Jesus. That's a lot
Ah.
of gold.
Day! Ah! Christine!
No wonder we
It's
don't use
been a
that
long
feature here in the
time.
hallway.
Yes.
I'm sorry for this very sudden appearance.
She turns around and she's holding an apron that is covered in washing up liquid.
Yes, hello,
Awesome.
darling. And I reach over to sort of grab around her and then kiss her neck.
She is absolutely fine with this. And will drop the apron as quickly as she possibly can.
So, how was everything at home?
Fine. Sandy.
Oh, yeah. Tell me about it.
My father keeps asking about you, but clearly I'm better.
Oh, yeah, no, of course you are.
Who doesn't have a
You
bit of sibling
are?
rivalry?
You are. The thing you do with your tongue is just next level.
So I've been told.
Ah.
I
Well,
don't know why I've got a husky voice.
she's really not a husky.
So I've been told. There we go. That's probably better.
Yes.
Sounds a bit bratty.
Yes. Yes.
Well, now
That
you've got me
me.
here, what do you plan to do with me? She will raise her
Oh.
eyebrows. Minotaurs
Are
Minotaurs have
we-
eyebrows, right? Yeah.
Yes, we do
Everything
have
has eyebrows.
I'm questioning taxonomy.
Oh, do we want to go straight into it? Or do we want some foreplay? Make it romantic?
I mean, I'm
Make it
perfectly
wild?
happy to RP this entirely if you want me to. Do you honestly want me to, though? Oh god, the look
I'm
on his
thinking
face.
about it.
He's considering this too deeply right now.
I think I would like to spare Travis.
I think Travis is happy on that.
Because, yeah, no, I can very much RP a session to great details.
I mean, so
And I have no issue believing Alex can as well.
I don't know how to take that.
Yeah, no.
I'll take it as a
I
compliment, even if it's not meant as one. I don't give a shit.
Yeah, no. I used to write erotics. So
Very
I
valid.
can.
Ex
But
that used to like me writing erotics. I was very good at it.
yes. So,
Twisted
but I will.
Travis probably is too. It's twisted imagination. You can write anything if you put your mind to it.
If
You
I want
can.
to, I can.
Yeah,
I haven't done much
exactly.
in a while down that path, though.
You know what I mean, though. If you put your mind to it, you can quite happily.
Wow! I like
Big
Let me
budget,
come
you
back to
cannot
this.
lie.
that too. Going through my inventory, I was like, I only have like a dozen things left in here. Why is it still 50-something pounds?
What is it?
My cursed pistol weighs 18 pounds somehow
Jesus
that I got from the
Christ.
French. I do not know how. I am blaming it on a typo, but like that's
I
also
think
just
Lars
what it
made
says.
that.
No,
It
I
was
did
one of the
not make
French.
it. I did not make any of the French things.
Oh god, it was me. Shit, what is it? 18 pounds. It's the weight. It's the weight of the curse.
It's
It's the weight of holding something that French people
it's-
have held.
It's the weight of surrender.
oh no,
Um,
it's all the white flag tied to it.
yeah, it's the white flag inside the barrel.
Or alternately the head of somebody that anyway.
It's a tiny guillotine that flips out from the handle.
There we go. I was like the French in real life go one way or the other, either really quick to surrender or they will behead you.
Yeah, that's like we've covered both. We're equal opportunities now.
But no, it's based on a heavy crossbow. Is that what a heavy crossbow weighs?
Yeah, that's roughly what a heavy crossbow.
So
is.
it's probably just listed in there. It was probably just never changed because I couldn't imagine it being actually 18 pounds. Either way, we'll see.
Thank
gonna
God
see
we
if I
don't
want
use
to keep that.
encumbrance.
Yeah, I'm still not exactly that heavy. Like I said, I have my equipment down to 54 pounds, and almost 20 of it is that one stupid pistol.
It's worth knowing. Every crew member will receive a notification saying guest on board. Bear in mind, the Bonkers also got a message.
Yeah, I just hadn't clicked on it yet because I
Mhm.
was letting other people. If you are all right
Bonkers.
taking a fade to black or a pause, at least on the
Well,
ERP session.
the only thing you need to know is Bonkers will hear heavy movement and potential moaning
And
from
mooing.
the next door. Yes, and mooing. Oh
Yeah,
no.
he absolutely has.
Yep, I will.
Yeah. And then dot. Um,
And it fades to black.
no, face to sand. It's just got a sandstorm.
Da-da-da-da-da,
da da
da-da-da-da-da,
da da.
da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da. You said it fades to sandstorm. Da-da-da-da-da-da.
But it was not a rude sandstorm.
Oh, okay.
It was a pleasant.
But yeah,
one.
no.
I knew what you were
Somewhere
doing
in the
that horrified me.
somewhere in the rummaging and going through all of my stuff, I am starting to. I'll somewhere in there, I will get distracted enough by the message to click on it and open it. I wasn't ignoring it. I was just in the middle of things.
I was tempted to do a Harry Potter thing of "Where have you been?" But I decided not to. It's from your mother. Numbers are low.
Ah.
I haven't done a voice before. Numbers are low. No, numbers are low. Numbers are low.
Dude,
Numbers are. Where am I going?
basically, what I RP
guide
her
me
as is
here.
literally just Bonker's voice still.
I can't
So go a little bit nasally and just talk really fast.
Numbers are low. Oh, I've got old crone now. Numbers are low. What are you doing? The feed is really low. We're not getting enough views. By the way, your uncle died last night. Hit by a wheel of cheese.
I have an uncle?
I love the fact that you were not expecting that one, so I completely got you on the wheel of cheese.
I wasn't expecting either of those.
Collectible of your.
Hello again.
Hello again, they said. Hi. I said hi. I was bought tea.
Excellent.
I do love my giant tea mug as well.
It's similarly ridiculous to my giant coffee mug.
No, my mug's bigger, actually.
Is it?
Yeah.
This one's 16 ounces, I think, maybe 18.
What's that in milliliters?
About 300.
Oh, mine's 420, so it's just that little bit bigger.
Yeah.
But yes. Yes, your uncle died last night. The cheese was terrible. Gruyere. He hated Gruyere. The voice is getting better as I do it.
There you go. 1, I didn't know I had an uncle. 2, now he's dead. 3, we love. No, these things just happen. That's actually not the weirdest way that anybody's gone. So I'll go ahead and start crafting out a response to her. That's just something along the lines of I didn't know I had an uncle, and now he's dead. So that's everything's about the same. I'm sorry to hear it. My condolences. I know he was he your brother's or dad's? Anyway, Wheel of Cheese. That's a new one. Not the weirdest, but a new one. I assume you're back in the Fae then. If that's the case. Anyway, I'll work on the numbers. I've been trying to implement some new video or picture feed into this, so we're tinkering with it from this end to see if I can get some kind of video feed. A new draw like that should probably help boost the numbers. Either way, I mean, I just dropped a really, really interesting update, so I'm surprised that nobody's... I'll have to do some more promoting. I can leave flyers.
There is also a passive-aggressive PowerPoint attached to the message.
Probably my numbers. I'll analyze everything, see what I can come up with. You're more the brains behind it, but I can start canvassing, put some pamphlets out and things like that, doing more of the groundwork, as you know that I'm good at. Yeah, see what I can do. I hope everything's good back there, at least as far as, like, you know, your... Yeah, I hope you're good.
I've decided
maybe
to put
I'll
these messages into a spell book kind of thing, and you can just reply like RP. Sorry, Karen.
I'll talk to you. I'll talk to you some other time. Hopefully more. I don't know. Hopefully we'll catch up sometime. Hope you're okay. Love bonkers.
The rest of the night goes quite. Well, I was gonna say uneventful.
Rowdy.
I was gonna say uneventful, but considering what Bonnie has just decided to do, rowdy is appropriate for her. Bonkers is quite disturbed.
Ovine booty call.
Yeah. Oh, now that's what Mular's calling it.
Moody call.
It's Covine Bovine Booty Call. BBC.
Yeah. I hate the
Oh,
fact that it
BBC.
still works out.
I know.
It fits so
I
well.
both hate and love it.
Christine is usually good with a strap on, so it's fine.
You've gone way too far into Christine. That pun was
Yes,
not intended.
That's because of the strap-on.
Yeah.
No, Christine gone way too deep into me.
Oh, so pun is at bottom. Okay.
In this relationship, she is.
I feel like you're probably both switches, so it's just whatever.
Yes.
No, you can't call them switches. They're called verses. A switch is something entirely different.
Oh, okay. I don't know that well.
That's why I'm telling you that. We call them a verse. A switch is something far worse.
Is there a cow term for it? Probably somewhere.
Herding.
I don't know.
Okay. I'm sending you an ID for the armor I want to make
thank
for
God
you.
you said for the armor. I was really concerned for a second there.
I'm sending you artwork.
He's now sending me erotic minotaur porn.
Actually, I'm sending it to Travis first.
I mean, Travis has seen worse, probably. I know,
Most likely.
Worse isn't even, Yeah, this is
it
nothing.
doesn't even cover the basis.
Worst thing I ever did was I did an adult D&D session. It was basically like a dark sex dungeon.
Ooh.
It was like a session that lasted 6 hours. It was the most depraved, sexually charged thing in the world.
Calling me intrigued.
No, I'm never doing it
Why-
again.
Why was my immediate thought was I want to play a really, really slow turtle in that situation.
That's concerning, actually.
Just
It's
God.
1 thrust per minute.
Oh God, I did not consider it from that.
That's how it lasts so long.
I did not consider it from that angle. I really didn't.
that's why I was
My viewpoint was it's easy to catch.
Oh no, I was thinking the other way around.
I know. I realised that. Oh God. Yes.
You brought this up.
I did not bring this up. I blame Lars. He asked.
Also, it is also worth that my solo song is playing very sexy music in the background.
Is it Marvin Gaye?
It's actually just the saxophone guy.
It's just Darude Sandstorm saxophone solo.
Yes.
Fuck it.
Mm.
Harry
Like
Roberto
Richard
Kuhn
Cheese
will
did it.
start playing the violin in tune with it.
Yeah.
Decided he plays the electric violin. So you got this
Is it-
saxophone to fucking Lindsay Sterling.
Oh, I love Lindsay Sterling.
I'm putting my headphones in and listening to an audiobook. I mean, I'll enjoy it for a little while, and then I'm putting headphones in and listening to
You're
an
enjoying the
audiobook.
music. You're not enjoying the
For the Feywild, I've heard worse.
This is a little thing that Bonnie has picked up on, and that she uses
this going?
thaumaturgy. She uses thaumaturgy to make her voice louder.
Why? Why this?
Why do you have to share so openly this?
Because it turns her on.
Oh, she's a voyeur. That makes sense.
Makes so
Why does that make so much sense? It shouldn't, but it
Why
does.
do I feel like Malkin would join in, but I'm not doing that?
Malkin on the other side of the ship hears it and joins.
Malkin in the middle of the night, Cassius just says, Cassius. There's no answer.
Actually, you know what? Because I'm rummaging through my stuff, and I've been trying to figure out a way to get rid of this for weeks.
What are you trying to get rid of?
I've been
And
trying to
why
find
am I concerned?
a
Yeah.
meaningful send-off for a very fun item of mine.
No.
So maybe probably about the time I'm getting tired of hearing all of this and getting ready to put my headphones in, what I will do, I'll do two things. I will go up to the kitchen and get a bottle of water to bring down, like a decanter of water, and I'm also going to get
in his hammock sleeping with a bottle of seasoning in his hand. In his hammock.
I would like to roll stealth just to see what happens if I'm quiet enough, which I guarantee you I'm going to be.
Yeah,
I mean-
yourself is like, yeah, you're fine.
My minimum roll on stealth is 25. I
mean,
walk
he
like a
cannot get
ghost.
25.
Yeah, I walk like a ghost.
It's like me and
So I'm
Beyonce
just-
have no footsteps. It creeps the fuck out of people.
that's
Generally, I can
bonkers.
sneak up on anyone because I have no footsteps.
That's bonkers when he's not trying. When he is trying, he just vanishes,
That's without
basically.
me trying.
Yeah.
The amount of people I've
So-
scared because I don't make a sound. In the middle of lessons, it's brilliant to walk up to another teacher when they teach you, just stand behind them.
Oh, that's great. I've done that before to people, not as often, but occasionally it still happens.
It's been having a
But
slow
anyway,
day.
gonna go up to the kitchen, get a decanter of water, bring a go back to my room, get a bottle of rummaging through my stuff to get a bottle out that just says Audica on the front.
Oh no, not the odd car. Oh no.
Cucumber and spinach.
Oh god.
And I'm just gonna go back and I'm just gonna I'm not
never
even
pressed the
I'm not
odd
gonna knock, but I'm gonna very slightly open the door and just slide both of them in, set them down, and then knock twice and close the door.
The Odka and
The Audica and a decanter of water I got from the kitchen.
gotta stay hydrated.
Gotta stay hydrated. I know what's up. I just don't want to be involved, really. So I'm being nice to my crewmates.
So in the middle of the love making, a bottle of Odka. Lars, do you know what Odka is?
Yes, it
Good.
is on vodka.
Yeah, there's like cut grass and shit. The cut grass one is really nice.
This one is specifically cucumber and spinach.
I've not seen them for years though. I don't think it exists anymore.
Don't know if it'll be any good, but you can now add it to your inventory instead and do as you will with
That
it.
and the decanter of water.
Yep.
Or just the door will open a crack and these two things will roll in.
Yeah. Actually, again, stealth. You're not going to notice this until I make it known. So I slide both of them in. I open the door like this much, slide them to the side so that you guys can see them, but I don't have to care. Close the door and I
It's
knock twice. So you hear knock, and then you see two bottles.
It's probably gonna take a while before we see that they're there. I don't think we hear you knocking.
No, I don't think you hear them. They're gonna be fucking thaumaturgy.
Mm-hmm.
Probably not. Either way, they're there for when you need them.
You'll probably hear the clink of glass. That's about it.
Fair.
And then Bonkers will return to his room.
Yep, and then I'll go back to my room, pop my headphones in, and start. I don't know what I'd be going over this time. Probably just a fun book. I think I got a couple of books that were just fun. I've gone through my wingsuit, which is ready now. All the theory is done, all the crafting is done, and I'm just putting on. I think I've put the final touches on it. I just haven't had a good chance to test it.
Yeah.
So,
No,
yeah.
I love the idea that Bonkers is listening to self-help and like business tapes.
it might.
Like
I feel
how
like
to
that's-
make your business grow and shit like that.
I feel like that's a tomorrow problem.
But I think that's what
I feel
you
like-
to go to sleep because it's so damn boring.
Fair. Noah, I think he probably does both. I think he probably listens to that for a little while because he had a nice relaxing afternoon. He didn't really do much today.
No,
So for the first few hours, he's probably gonna surf through, try to find some books that are networking and building. There's not really like a building podcast 101 because he's kind of one of the first of his kind. But
He knows
he's
it.
gonna look into like if Maybe there's a free bard school.
You're just looking at courses on the Argus network.
Yeah, maybe there's a free bard school type of like a barding 101 thing that would have help in there on building his brand. Maybe there's some.
How to videocast.
Yeah, well, maybe. I don't even know if there's that, but there might be some principles on it if they exist already, because I'm sure bards have explored this area a little bit at least.
Yeah.
Building a following, how to build yourself up as a musician, as a performer.
Building a brand, basically.
Yeah, because that's kind of what he's in, just a little adjacent. So I'll start making my preparations, checking out a few different things, seeing if there's courses, seeing if there's books I can go through. All through the Argus network to see if I can pull any information from the library or from the greater resources out there.
Yeah.
And then eventually he'll probably have what he wants after checking through a few of them over the next hour or two, getting things started. Then he'll switch over to a personal one and enjoy a little bit of a... I don't know what he's listening to right now, but he has a book going.
Do I need to start writing a book that Bonkers can listen to? Because I will happily do that.
If you really want to, you can.
I will start writing an audiobook for Bonkers to listen to. I've done a freaking bedtime story for Ida. Why not?
Yeah, I was gonna say I don't know what he would be listening to at the moment. Probably something really, really out of sorts. It's not like, the Rabbit Sword Fighter 101 podcast. He's probably
Goblin
just
Core.
Yeah, he's probably
Yes.
just listening to interesting like an adventure tale or
Goblin Core.
I don't know what Goblin Core would be as a book
you
though.
don't want to know. Neither do I.
I know what Goblin Core is.
Goblin Core is awful.
Yes, I know we discovered it. But anyway, yeah, he's just kind of listening to stuff that kind of chills him out. And he
Something
can't hear.
interesting, yeah.
Your I only say ear defenders then, not the same thing. You know what they are as a teacher. Your noise cancelling isn't that great, but it's enough to knock out some of it.
Yeah, that's all it was. That's what my goal was.
Yes.
I believe that Bonkers can basically sleep anywhere. He's one of those
That-
people.
That doesn't surprise me.
Would that be wrong?
I don't think so. I think that's pretty accurate.
No, he can sleep
He's
on
either
a
a-
plane. If he's on the edge of a rock or the ocean, he sleeps.
He's awake when he wants to be, and he's asleep when he's tired.
Yeah.
Mm.
Bonnie and July, as I'm now referring to her, I don't care. I know her name, I'm just referring to her as Miss July.
Bonnie and July. Mm-hmm.
We'll go on to the early hours in the morning. It has been a
Yeah.
while since Bonnie has had a visitor. I have a
Yeah.
question for you.
Okay.
Of morals, ethics, and intrigue.
Okay. Good.
Is this a you leave in the morning without being known situation, or is it you stay and cuddle?
Bonnie is the stay and cuddle type of gal when it comes to other women.
Or stay for... I
But
should have said or stay for around whatever.
Yeah, but she is not the cuddly type when it comes to the bulls, but when it comes to the women, she is.
Okay, I need to ask because my next question will be informed by this.
Okay.
Is Miss July staying for a while, or are you instantly transmatting her back after the after the evening?
Bonnie would happily have Miss July aboard.
Then you will need to speak to Moolah at some point.
Yes.
Because otherwise,
but-
remember, if there is a alien on board, Moolah will annihilate them. It's his rule.
And technically, Mueller is the one that brought her here.
I know, but you still have to ask for like a visa.
Yes.
Long-term
Well-
stay.
Long-term stay, yeah.
When it comes to the morning,
Otherwise, not in heaven.
yes. When it comes to the morning,
7 hours.
Bonnie
That's now what I'm
will.
calling a 24-hour stay a night in heaven.
And Bonnie will kiss Christine's forehead and
Alex didn't
see that there is a decanter of water by the door and some vodka.
Which
And
is cabbage and
she's.
what flavour?
It was I deleted it already, but it was spinach and Cucumber.
Spinach and cucumber.
Spinach and
So-
cucumber.
Doesn't
Not
sound that
great.
awful, actually. It sounds okay.
It sounds okay.
I mean, if the
it doesn't sound amazing.
I mean, if the cut grass one tasted decent, this wouldn't taste too bad.
Cucumber's pretty good. Spinach,
I hate
probably
cucumber.
not my first choice for a drink,
Yeah.
but perfectly okay.
Anyway,
Adequate.
she is filling. Well, she is putting the decanter of water next to the bed, and she will get dressed again, and she will then go find Mula wherever he is,
Everywhere.
everywhere. But she will find the physical manifestation of Mula.
The physical manifestation of Moolah is currently in the dining room.
Okay, so she will go to the dining room, and
The ship has a fucking dining room now. Jeez.
yeah, and she will just walk in, and she will kind of smile and wink at Hisei and Malkin, and she will walk over
Ignoring Aaron
to,
entirely, but carry on.
not ignoring Aaron, but I don't think she can see Aaron because there's a Mula in the way, and Aaron is short.
Yes. Aaron is very short.
But she will walk over to Mula and she will ask, Mula, you know the guest you brought me yesterday? If it...
horns.
Yes, I suppose. If it is okay with her, would you not annihilate her if she chooses to stay aboard?
Affirmative. Her compliance is no longer necessary, however.
Okay, so you will not annihilate her.
Affirmative.
Okay, good. Thank you very much. And she will, like, bow in respect for
Adding
Mula.
to crew roster. Miss July added to crew roster.
Oh, okay, lovely. She is really good with that spear of hers.
Affirmative. I have the footage to prove it.
Weird, but okay. And she will...
The impalement could be increased by 12 degrees. For increased pleasure. I told you Moolah sees everything.
Maybe. I mean, she is very good as it is.
Increased trajectory of 12 degrees in the upward direction would be optimum. I have started your physiology, and this is correct.
Okay, I shall take that up with her, and she will then take a step to the side, and then finally see.
I'll give you the most clinical sex advice in the world.
Yeah, she will take a step, and then finally see Aaron, and she just. Oh, hello, Aaron.
He has a stunned look on his face.
I brought visitors.
With porridge that drips down his mouth.
As you all may have heard last night, and she walks out.
Yeah, as you've all heard,
And as she walks in, she gently wakes up Christine.
It's worth knowing, in the middle of the night, Moolah would have appeared in Bonker's room and offered him sleep patches. However, he's already out for the count, so it's no relevance.
And I also think
during the sleep patches to the rest of the crew.
I think during the day that Heroblade will soundproof Bonnie's room.
Pardon, Travis?
I was just gonna say it's the sleep time equivalent of when the waitress comes to check on you and your mouth is full.
Yeah.
How is everything? And you're like,
Yeah.
it's waking you up to see if you need to sleep, and you're like, I'm already asleep.
Oh no, if you're asleep, Moolah will just whack one on you anyway.
Ooh. Ah, double sleep.
Just like issue for Bonkers, considering he's a hairy boy.
Yeah. Has to go on like the inside of the ears or somewhere that the fur is less prominent.
So there are random crew members walking around with just blue patches on them in random places.
Bonnie will gently wake up Christine.
ready again.
I mean, always. But I have gotten permission from the ship,
How
the
crazy that
guide,
sounds. I've got permission from the ship.
the titan that rules this place with an iron fist.
from the like Tanner, you hear, I am Mula, a 67th generation AI. Congratulations and welcome aboard. And she will be horrified by this voice coming out of nowhere.
Yes, that. He said that it is okay if you choose to stay with us for a while.
But we just indoctrinated another crew member somehow. Do I need to make Miss July a character sheet?
Oh, that would be my issue.
Why do I see her like Wonder Woman?
Yeah, I mean, look at the picture.
Yeah.
There are some resemblances.
I mean, there are. She's just missing the lasso of truth, which would be a horrifying concept in this game.
Oh, yes.
The zone of truth exists already, so it's basically the same thing. It'd just be a freaking length of rope that casts zone of truth, wouldn't it, really?
Yes.
Yeah,
Oh, that would be
it has zone of truth within it's not. Like,
Yeah.
all right.
Just kind of
That's
weird.
totally doable.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So if you would like, we can
with this
keep you here.
She will stretch
Oh.
out in a specific way. I could stay for a few days.
Lovely. And she
It's
leads
my
in.
birthday tomorrow, after all.
Ah, all right. That means I have to. Let me think.
While this conversation's going on, bonkers.
I'm still just sorting through my stuff, but I have my loadout mostly the way I want it to.
Oh, you've been sorting through your stuff all night, basically.
No, just I've been sorting through my stuff probably well into the evening. It was probably,
You got on board
9,
like
10,
6-ish.
11 o'clock.
Yeah.
Yeah, so it's probably like 11 o'clock at night before I finished all of this. I have everything set out. I don't think I think I would have slept just because like I said, wound down, worked on some other things, put this away until the morning. Not because I didn't want to continue, but because I knew that I don't work well with that little sleep.
Yeah.
It's willpower to go to sleep instead of continuing doing the thing that I wanted to do. As you can probably very well relate to.
Absolutely. This is where the ASD
So-
and ADHD completely agree.
Only through sheer willpower is he actually sleeping. But when he gets up in the morning, he is going to. I think he's going to wander to find breakfast of some sort real fast. I don't know what it's going to be.
Well, you brought Diranar on board a lot of vegetables, so it's gonna be
A lot of really
vegetables.
interesting. Yeah, so I'm hoping it's some kind of interesting a stew or a I don't know like a stir fried veggie situation or
It's going to be a bowl.
I don't know what that is.
How do I explain a Buddha bowl? It's like pulses and stuff with vegetables and things like that in like a big bowl. It's just layered.
Okay, it's probably we have things like that here. It's probably similar to what we would call like an acai bowl.
Yeah, very similar.
So it's just like a breakfast assortment. Is there some like oatmeal or something as a core, as a base?
No, the base would be something like chickpeas or lentils. That's the main difference, and it's more
okay.
savoury than sweet.
Cool. Totally doable then. He'll get that. Thanks, dear Nora. Looking forward to trying it. We'll see how this is. And he'll get coffee brewing. He'll take some coffee, take a little bit of time to go through that ritual of getting the coffee up and running. He's going to be brewing the Anunnaki coffee because he did pick some of that up. So giving that a shot this morning as a nice little send-off. And he'll make enough for those that want it. So as he's going through, coffee? Who wants coffee? So do you want coffee, Bonnie and July,
No,
whatever her name was?
They're still in their room.
Christine. Yeah, we're still in the room.
He would have probably, as they walked past, he's gone, you want coffee?
Oh right. Yeah, we'll be right out in the dining room, and we'll join for breakfast.
So, yes,
means
you want
yes.
coffee? Okay,
That
good.
means yes, bunkers.
The next one for you. So I'm going to brew up 6 or 8 cups of it, but I'm assuming that some of the other crew would want coffee, some of the other crew wouldn't. It would just depend, I'm assuming, and I'll brew up enough for everybody, and then once the coffee's ready, I'll take a nice mug of coffee, my breakfast, and head back down to start working on at least getting things in order and seeing if I can install that scope onto this rifle. That's my goal for the day.
Well, I will take Christine's hand and lead her to the dining room. And as we come into the dining room, seeing that Hesway, Malkin, and Erin still there, I will introduce Christine. Well, as you may have gathered, I brought aboard a guest yesterday.
I didn't know that was an
And
option.
here she
I've been
is,
here
and
with
she
coffee.
will be staying for a day or two. Everyone, this is Christine. You can also call her Miss July.
As I will.
Yes,
Not learning
Christine.
names.
Christine, this is everyone.
Hi, it's nice to meet you. She'll look around. She can see a Furbolg, a Gorg, a Medusa, a Deep Gnome, a gorgeous-looking man, an asshole, whatever the fuck Hyroblade Hakrun is, some gorgeous woman, the Stalia, Vinago with her glowing blonde hair, whatever the hell we call Moolah, Aaron the short guy, the rabbit that's
The short guy.
And then no, all going around the room, all you see is just ears poking up over the table.
Just ears that just putting up cups of coffee
Bear
to
in mind
people.
that Kemet hasn't really come across other cultures massively. This is a
No.
Don't worry, it's all right if it's awkward. We're an awkward bunch.
Says the hand waving from beneath the table.
Yeah. Oh, don't worry.
Yeah,
we
the
don't
guy beneath the table is bonkers. He's like the
I'm gonna jump so
mate.
she can see. Just poof.
Every now and then-
Yeah.
25 feet
with
straight
the
into
hand
there.
over the cup of coffee so it doesn't spill. No, Bonkers by now has a thermal mug. So when he
Oh,
jumps
probably.
it doesn't spill.
Or he's gotten really good at flipping it.
Or he times a jump so perfectly when he goes up and falls, the coffee lands perfectly in the cup every time.
Right? I'll figure out exactly what he does with that. He does have a very high dexterity
Yeah, that's
score.
what I mean every now and then. It's like, to catch the coffee.
Right. But no. Welcome aboard the Arbiter. We don't expect you to necessarily. Yeah, we don't expect you to be super sociable with us. You're not here for us. That's fine. But if you need anything,
No.
let any of us know, and we will take care of you. First Mate Bonkers at your service. I am the closest acting captain. I'm not the captain, but acting captain. We'll put it that way.
Why did I think you were going to say I am the king?
King
Why did
Rabbit?
that pop up into my head?
I don't know, but I'm the closest thing to somebody in charge that we have. Otherwise, it would be Mular as well. I rank Mular above myself, but I don't actually know. We're a democratic crew here anyway. But if you need anything, let me know. I'm the guy to come to. I'm the guy to come to. I'll be happy to help you with anything. Otherwise, enjoy your stay and let us
will
know.
appear behind her. I am happy to help. And she'll just jump. Anything.
That's
It's
Mular.
fine,
You've already.
Christine is
No, you've
fine.
already met him.
Yeah, and I will take it. I will stand behind her chair and just give her a back rub as to calm her down.
At which point, conversation will turn to what happened on the plane to Anuan and Aduat. Because the rest of the crew are not with you, but they are very interested to hear what happened.
Oh, right. So, yes.
I nuked a werewolf. That's what happened.
Yes, and the werewolf almost nuked me. And sadly, Akatsuki did not make it.
Katsuki has been dealt with. Her crew file has been disintegrated.
Oh, okay.
Oof. Oh,
Damn.
yeah, you just keep
Well,
work, I guess.
the rest of the crew survived. Well, actually, it was the Sand Demons that got the Akatsuki, not the
Yeah, I
super
still
roided
get,
up werewolf.
on the way back, I still do not get why she stepped into that circle. Like, We just saw a random. Long story short, when you come across a circle in the desert that looks like it's summoning something, maybe don't mess with it. Just go about your business. It's not your problem. She made it her problem, and bad things happen.
It blew up in her face, and almost in my face as well.
Yeah.
Yes. Bonkers did a lot of the heavy lifting when it came to dealing with the problem. I took a lot of heavy lifting taking the problem to the face.
We fought some giant scorpions. You've seen parts of those already that Bonnie brought back to board for crafting.
Oh, yeah.
You have some interesting chitin.
Yeah, the chitin is reflective, and me and Hero Clone thinking about making some items out of that and some other material. We have sort of talked and agreed to certain ideas and gonna spend some days tinkering, I suppose.
Yeah. Related to that, here, Kun. If you get a little bit of downtime, I'd like your help just checking out some of the finer details. I'm setting up a new scope on a new rifle of mine, and I'm hoping that I can get your expertise on it. I'm pretty good working with guns, but a little bit of help could be. So when you get a few minutes, just let me know.
Oh yes, most certainly I will. That's why you brought me over here, and I shall work tirelessly until I collapse, which is never.
As first mate, I have to say, please don't work tirelessly until you collapse. Take time for yourself too. That's important.
Okay,
but
until
your assistance
I
is still
almost
appreciated.
collapse.
Sure, we'll work on that.
I mean, I have no control over this. This is just happening now.
I know.
Yes.
But no, we took out some giant sand scorpion things. Got their chitin. We tracked down a monster called the Matsuri Daldam that was plaguing the local
you can have
village.
Inspiration for remembering its fucking name correctly.
Thank you. I will take that. But no, it was plaguing the local village, like dragging people off in the night kind of sort of deal. So we hunted it down, took it out. Apparently their guard weren't really well equipped.
It bit me real hard, and I had to call upon my god to get rid of whatever it gave me.
Yeah, as far as I know, you're mostly good. I think Bonnie's good.
As far as I know, I'm also mostly good. There was the incident with the lycanthropy water.
Yeah, that's what I was getting at.
Yes,
That's a problem to deal with sometime. Cassius, can you do something with lycanthropy curses? You probably can, right? I could probably look into it. Not quite my expertise right now, but I've got some reference material I can check.
You keep forgetting I'm a cleric as well, Bonkers.
Yeah, but you're the one sitting over there with the thing, and if you get the thing, and if it happens to you, you might not be able to cure yourself. Yeah, I mean, it never hurts to have a
figure it
backup,
out,
right?
Yeah,
do you not want the help then, Bonnie?
No, please come to our rooms later.
Oh, God.
I'm not sure how to take that, but all right. Yeah, so we took out the Matsuri Daldam. Like I said, when I say I nuked it, I kind of mean it. I got this cool new rifle. It's upstairs in my room right now, and
he really did nuke it.
Yeah, it shoot. Do you all know what the spell Fireball does? It basically does that, but from a gun. It's so cool. So if you put it in just the right spots, it basically absolutely destroys something. It is great. Anyway, tested it out, landed a fantastic hit on the Matsuri Daldam. It was looking perfectly fine, and then I shot it, and it was just dead, instantly disintegrated. Maybe not. I think it was mostly still there, but
fine.
I mean, yeah.
I mean,
don't get me wrong. Everybody else helped too.
Yes, I did have to yell at you to shoot it.
You did, and I was distracting it. To be fair, I was doing a pretty good job.
I mean, I nearly died.
I mean, that's not on me. I'm not a cleric. You just were bragging about how you're a cleric. I'm not. Yes. I'm a bunny with a gun.
Yeah, you are a bunny with a gun.
But
it's also as much you can do when you almost died 3 times in one day.
That's fair. Anyway, it was we got through that. Then we ended up encountering like I said, some kind of summoning circle on the way back that Akatsuki messed with. May she rest in peace. And that was another much hard thing. But again, the new rifle's proving it's worth its weight in gold. And got back to a hero's welcome. We had a fantastic little bit of a feast and a celebration. Everybody was super thankful. Stocked up, sent veggies for Diranor. We got a few trinkets here and there that we can probably set up and show off because it was a pretty nice little village. I'm sad that everybody couldn't get to it, but you guys were having fun here doing some team building stuff, right?
And Hero Blade Hurricane will speak up, and he will, like, with a twitch in his eye, say, "Yeah, we had fun. Team building,
Mulan
yes."
is staring intently at him at this point.
I think Cassius is going to elbow him and just elbow him gently and just say, "Yeah, we had a ton of fun."
Yes.
Affirmative. I
We-
was informed to carry out team building exercises. We all had
It was
an amazing
And
time.
you
it was
Yeah.
maybe too much fun.
certainly did. It was, and the shooting, and the bonsai tree, and yes.
Ah, that
It
reminds
was
me. I have a tree I need to get
great.
going. Notes
Yes.
for later.
Yeah, no, it's been good here. Lots of team building.
Yeah, like I said, maybe a little too much fun, but a lot of it. Yeah,
There is no such
Yeah.
thing as too much fun.
We're also immortal. We're kind of a little squishier.
Kind of not.
No,
We're
Yes.
kind of very
your lives.
squishy.
It's nice to sleep sometimes.
We were allowed to sleep during meditation. I was informed that is what humans and normal life forms require.
Kinda,
And
sorta.
Bonnie will
Close,
speak
sort
up. Bonnie will speak up to save everyone from this conversation. And like, yes, and then we had a beautiful heroes banquet or welcome or ceremony where they threw bolt of silk at us, which some had fish in them, and I don't understand
There
why
are
they.
confused faces around the table as you say with fish in them.
I don't understand why there were fish in the silk, but
I'm gonna guess it's a symbol of prosperity and thankfulness because fish is probably something that they don't get much on a desert planet. So they don't. It's only from the oasis. It's probably a symbol of life.
probably. But why?
That's the best
put it in
guess I have.
silk?
I don't know.
I think your guess is very good. But also it kind of threw me off because of course I want good silk. Silk is nice,
It
but it
washes.
threw me off when there was fish in it.
That reminds me. That's another thing for today. Okay, cool.
Also,
But
we
yeah.
drank brain juice. That's
The
thing
brain
they
juice.
have.
Yeah, they don't waste moisture, any moisture. We'll just
No.
put it that way. You can
Yes,
guess the rest. It actually wasn't as bad as you would think, but it was a little
it
funky.
was actually quite good. They are very squishy life form, I would say. Very moist life form.
Surprisingly. I
Mm.
wonder if they come from a more wet world originally. That would explain the fish, and it would explain why they are so full of liquid.
In my research, I
Alright.
found that Aduat is a desert planet, whilst the moon of Anuan is a desert planet but contains many oases and a large sea.
Okay.
Eh?
So I'm wondering if they were
yeah.
more from the moon, because didn't they originally... They said something about originally living on the moon, but they traveled here, I think.
I did not pay attention.
I tried my best, but I apparently don't remember that part.
This makes the DM cry.
No, I mean, the
I'm not serious.
Bonnie as a person would be too exhausted at that moment to pay attention.
This brings us to the point. Where are we destined? The ship cannot stay
Oh!
in orbit indeterminately.
Absolutely understandable. Well, we still had a
Because this was the distress call, right?
Affirmative.
this was one of them.
We have
This
two
was the main.
additional
Yeah.
calls.
The flip a coin, I
We
suppose.
must
I am
visit
checking my
We
notes.
must visit the Volden defector or the arms factory.
Ooh,
That's right, I
arms
thought the,
factory sounds fun.
We were looking for information in the arms factory. The defector is interesting as well, but if he wants to come back, it would probably be best leaving that till the end. So yeah,
I
let's go
mean-
ahead and set course to the arms factory. Does that sound good to the rest of the crew?
The rest of the crew will agree unless any of the people
I-
in control have issue.
Bonnie.
Yes.
Arms
It's
factory?
fun. Of course. That sounds fun. And
Cool.
I am inclined to take Christine with us, if that's fine.
Shit. Sorry.
It's all the same to me.
Don't worry, Alex. I will make Christine. You don't have to.
Can you make her in that campaign so I know what the fuck she is for me?
Yeah.
We gotta make
I
your entire
can.
frigging calendar at this point. You're just gonna start ferrying in random stuff.
No, I'm not.
I don't believe you.
I don't have 12 backup characters now.
Jesus Christ.
I thought it was bad with one because I have Bonkers Bomb as a backup character.
She'd be amazing.
Oh yeah,
You
no, I would
need
love playing
backup.
her. I don't even have to change the voice.
RP for 1 minute. I desperately need to go to the toilet.
Yes.
That's fine.
Okay, so what do we do at the arms factory?
I think we were researching there because we had information about a possible. I have to check my diary, journal, whatever you want to call it. But I think I have information there because we were gonna look for something. It wasn't just looking for weapon information. There was a specific thing we were looking there for, if I remember correctly.
Yes. Wasn't it sort of like to shut down the thing?
No, this was a abandoned weapons factory. I'm sure there's still some stuff there that's active.
But
So I'm
If
gonna.
this is a distress call, how can it be abandoned?
I don't think the distress call was from the arms factory. I think the distress call was from here that we just finished. I think that was the one we just did.
Okay,
Because
right.
weapons factory, we were just going to investigate it.
Oh, there's probably scorpions there as well.
There very well could be, but they're probably robots with giant laser scorpions instead. Just be prepared for it to be still active.
Yeah, like some sort of defense mechanism. Yeah, no, that seems about right.
I didn't write down, of course, which ones we were going to do.
No, neither have I. But since we're going to the weapon factory, I'm sure we get to know what's happening there.
Yeah, we'll get a refresher. I hate the fact that I didn't write it down. I wrote down a lot of other details. I just didn't write down specifically the. Let me check previous ones. Wingsuit stuff. I'm actually checking my notes. Ah, here we go. I actually did. The distress signal came from the Anunnaki. We have an abandoned Voldoni weapons facility on Varkan 4, which may have information. So we're just going to go there and scavenge and try to find what we can find out about. If there's anybody there trying to reactivate it, we'll know what's up. If there's nobody there, we can go through it and find better information. And then the third one, we have a delicate matter in Old War. Of the Old War, we have the defecting Voldoni.
Yes.
All right, so Mular, set course for Varkin 4. We're gonna try to find that abandoned Voldoni weapons factory and see if we can find any more information about it.
Affirmative. Estimated time of arrival: 3 days, 22 hours.
Just shy of 4 days. Got it. So crew, what we are doing here is we're gonna be going on loosely a scouting mission. I'm expecting an abandoned weapon factory with probably some kind of security protocols going on. So there's probably still stuff there to worry about. If it's any kind of spacefaring race, it sounds like the Voldoni are. They're probably not. It's probably not derelict. There's probably automated defense systems in place that we will need to be aware of. The other option, if they are trying to make a resurgence in the area, it very well might not be abandoned anymore. They could be there. They could be trying to set things back up. They could be on a scouting mission like us. They might be somewhere in between it. We might roll up there and find 1,000 Voldoni sitting there working on building an army. Or we might roll up and find 2 scouts. Or we might roll up and find nothing but a few dozen 1,000-year-old robots set to kill us with lasers. So, somewhere, those are the possibilities.
I would like the scouts, please.
Yeah, no. Point is, we proceed with caution.
Yes.
So bring us in high and slow, high and whatever, high and stealthy, Mular. I know you got that.
In high, stealthy, and hot.
Yep, sure.
Is there anything you would like to do during the 3 days?
Lots of sex.
I presume you have already. That was a given.
Yes, so much sex you would not believe. No.
You're barely going to see Bonnie.
So that means I
But you
get.
will hear her.
So that means I get Hirkun all to myself to help with my project, right?
Indeed it
Since
does.
you're not.
Yes,
gonna be out
at
working on
this
it.
moment you will, because we don't have the material to make what I want anyway.
So I have 2 plans. 1, get my rifle equipped with the scope from Hammerlock and tuned in. I am hoping effectively this makes it into a plus something version of the rifle, because as of now it's just a flat normal rifle with
a +5.
And
plus
what's a
5?
+5?
Yes.
I will happily take
insane,
that.
man.
You have a
+3 years.
+7, don't you?
No, and the weapon itself.
Yeah,
if
it's
you add a +5 to the weapon itself, it becomes whatever he has plus another 5.
yeah.
A normal, very rare item is a +3.
So you'd be taking it if you want. I'm not going to argue with this, but
I'm giving it a +5 because
All right.
Hammerlock's scope is a +2 by default.
it's a really good scope.
It is. It's Hammerlock's fucking scope. I can't make it any less than a +2.
So I'll take some time and go across everything
Fine,
and
I
get
will
it
be
tuned
fair
up
and
with the
make it a
rifle.
+4. Are you happy?
I mean, this is entirely up to you and Travis at this point, but I'm just saying it is
I'm making it a +4.
above legendary if it's a +5.
It's a +4. Happy?
You have like a +30 to hit with Dimblim. Let me have a good rifle.
Yeah.
One good thing.
No. Dimlin is an artifact.
I mean, true.
I'm gonna go ahead and work on. So it probably wouldn't take more than a half a day or so to get that set up. I imagine. Maybe
I
another.
don't think that would take too much of a
No, it's not
time
gonna take
at all.
Yeah, because it's getting a good scope set up to a rifle and then just tuned in, probably with some target practice off the deck, which I'm sure Mular will be happy to help throw some clay pigeons or
Absolutely.
whatever they were.
Absolutely, he's happy. They're clay goblins, actually.
That's even better.
There's a
That's funnier.
screaming face on every one of them.
Oh, that's excellent. They are probably absolutely obliterated because remember this thing has like a 10-foot effect when it hits.
Yeah. No, absolutely.
So it's just this like lasers streak out and then just poof.
Well, this just takes pot shops at tiny asteroids. I mean, that's a possibility too.
Probably a mixture of the probably testing both short range and long range
Although
targeting as I
it's
tune the
worth
scope
knowing
in.
You will be in the Phlogiston.
Excuse me, say that again?
The Phlogiston.
I don't remember what that is.
The very explosive place between places.
Oh yes, so not shooting anything in there.
Yeah, okay. Just checking on that one.
Yeah, definitely not. Bonkers would know enough about that. I just forgot what the word meant.
Yeah, it's the place between. It's the space between space, basically.
Yeah, it's between the spheres.
Yeah.
Gas that lies between the spheres. So Bonkers knows better than to shoot into that, so this would have to be one side or the other, so it would have to be either done now before they get to it, or after, once they get out on the other sphere.
I have no issue with that. Bonnie, apart from the love making, anything else? I definitely. No, I would like to rephrase that. Apart from the fucking, anything else? Because there's no love involved in this.
No, this is just raw animalistic sex. No.
I mean, so
no,
you do
she
it.
will. Raw.
Not well done, not
No.
medium, just raw. Is it a bit blue?
It's a bit blue. No, she will take her time as to make Christine, aka Miss July, feel welcome aboard. There's going to be some sparring sessions between them, and Christine will.
Is she going to meet the rest of the crew, or are you keeping her away from the rest of the crew?
No, Bonnie will like to sort of implement Christine into the crew as of.
Malkin doesn't like her.
Okay, it's fine. Malkin is a backstabbing bitch anyway.
Hyroblade is completely asexual. Dirinor doesn't care about anything but food. Hezway cares about the stars. Cassius is a fuckboy. Jeffrey, kind of aloof, but will screw anything. Aaron's,
I think,
a bitch for attention.
Yes.
I think Bonkers just treats her as another member, but I think Cassius is a little bit flirty's not the right word, but like a little accidentally flirty, a little too nice, trying to make her feel welcome. Just a little too nice.
Well, if he's way too nice, he will get an invite into the room.
I don't know
so
if he would be that nice.
Entirely up to you. If
we have decided that Cassius is a fuckboy.
Yes.
Vin is very regimented, so she'll just follow procedure.
Yeah, I was gonna say if Bonnie was inviting him and Miss July was in, I think Cassius would go join in for an afternoon.
I mean,
he knows when his welcome is
very welcome
for a little while.
Oh god.
Very welcome.
I don't expect to RP this. That's fine.
No, we can.
Soon we'll be making another ride.
I am not forcing you to RP this.
Nah.
I've only forced Travis to RP one thing that made him uncomfortable, so we're fine. And that was the birth of Trix's child.
Yep. It was a little weird.
Yeah, even I'm admitting that's a little weird. I admitted it at the time, and I've apologized ever since.
I do have one more thing I would like to do as Bonkers, but it's just a really small thing.
Absolutely.
What I would like to do is I collected a few of those silks, actually, that were the silk ribbons that were thrown at us. And I'm going to take those and just clean them off first if any of them smell loosely of fish.
They're a bit scaly.
They will be cleaned by now. They will be cleaned and...
No silk.
Yeah, so now washed silk. Probably what I'm going to do is... What would I do? I think I'm going to take the Anunnaki coffee, actually, and put just a little bit of it in the water while I'm washing them, so they smell just very, very faintly of my favorite smell from
coffee,
the desert planet. And then I'm just going to braid them into a little strip and wear it on my wrist. A little token, a little memory.
Like little bracelets.
Yeah.
Okay.
So just one evening I'll do that.
Because when they'll collect material from every planet they go to and just add to the wrist strips.
Maybe. It was just a fun little thing that he wanted to do. A souvenir.
Which is where it seems, unless anyone else has anything to add, it seems prudent to end session.
No, perfectly concept of ending it there.
Travis?
Yeah,